Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to be doing a video demonstration of electrical. In this electrical demonstration I'm going to be showing you how three-way switches work. Now in the last video I did a video how about a single pole switch as well as a light fixture, how it's wired. But I'm going to leave the light fixture alone, just tell you about the switches, how they're wired, because I opened that in the last video. So last video I did show you how single pole switch is wired, and that was like a beginner's video to show you how that is beginning. But here's a slightly more advanced one. This is how about three-way switches are wired, and here's how it's wired. Now, what's the difference between a three-way switch and a single pole? Single pole switches only have two screws. Well, three really, if you include that green ground screw. But three-way switches, on the other hand, have three, well, four I should say, because you do have the ground. So you have three screws on both of these three-way switches. Now, let's talk about three-way switches. The pros and cons is what we call them. So the pros of a three-way switch is that you can control them from only two locations, a light fixture from two locations. Either just one light fixture or multiple light fixtures, doesn't matter. The cons is that they're more complicated to wire. Well, I don't think they are, but many people think they really are. But here's how it's done. I'm going to show you exactly how it's done in this video. So you don't have to be overwhelmed whenever you have to replace a three-way switch. So on three-way switches, you're going to be using two different wire types. You have one type of wire which is called 14-2, and you reckon if you see my other video with the single pole, you might recognize what kind of wire that is. It has two wires with insulation with a ground wire. So really you only have three wires. But the ground wire doesn't have any insulation on it. Well, if it does, it'll be green, but in this type of wire, it doesn't. Just plain copper. And then you just have two black and white wires. Another new cable I want to show you that wasn't in the single pole application is that this is called 14. This is also 14 gauge wire, but it's called 14-3 because not only you have a ground, white and black, but you also have a second powered wire that's red. And you'll see what that's like later. And that 14-3 wire comes into the second three-way switch, and then you have the same type of cable that you've seen before, the 14-2 with only two black and white with ground. That goes up to feed the light fixture. Now, let's talk about the screws. So on the three-way switch, you have one black screw right here, and then you have two gold screws. And the other one, you have the same exact colored screw combination, one black and two golds. So this is where the confusion comes in. So you have two black wires and one red. Again, two black wires and one red. The confusion starts is which black wire goes to which black screw. So on the first three-way switch, the power that comes in, the power intake that comes into this first box connects, the black power feed comes into the black screw. But on the other side is where the black wire goes out to the light fixture, not the one that's carrying the load into the second three-way switch. It's the one that goes to the light. I know it sounds a little deceiving, but it's the simplest way I can explain it to you. There's other technologies to show you how a three-way switch works, but I don't have the technology but I don't have the right camera equipment and the right video diagrams to show you what the internal components are of a three-way switch and how both of these switches can control the lights. There's a bunch of videos about that, but the thing is, I don't have the right camera equipment to do that. But anyways, here's how it works. So, anytime you have multiple cables in a switch box like this, you're gonna splice the two neutrals together. The neutrals are these white wires. All I have to do is just splicing them with a wire nut, and that's all there is to it. because the job of the neutral wire is to send power back to the utility grid when the circuit is completed. Then you have ground wires. You're going to do similar to what you did to the neutrals, but you're going to splice them both together with a third wire that goes from the wire nut to the green screw. That's called a pigtail, and that's what you're going to do when you have multiple ground wires in a box. Make a bundle and then make an additional pigtail to connect to the green screw. And if you have a metal box like this, be sure to put a loop and then put a green screw in the back of the box also, if it is metal, like I said. If it's plastic, then skip that part. And then same here on the other switch right here. Yeah, but anyways, so really all that's connecting is that one ground pigtail and then the two black wires and that one red wire. So how this works is that the black wire from 14.2, now 14.2 has black, white, copper. The black wire that's in with the white and copper, with just the white and copper group, connects to the black screw. And then the black and red that are with the black and red that go in this cable heading down to the other three-way switch. Both of those the black and reds are going to connect to the two brass screws. These are called travelers, and the black one is the common, because only one black wire connects. That's called common, and these other brass ones are travelers. So it doesn't matter which red and black go to which. This is how it's set in particular with mine, but like I said, it doesn't matter which black or red go to which gold screw. You don't have to worry about that. Then the three-way switch is wired the same exact way as the first one I just showed you. Like I said, you have your two white wires spin together, so you just screwed up together like that, and then you also have a copper, two of them are copper, and then you add a third pigtail in order to connect to the green screw. Then you have the two red wires that I showed you earlier, and those get connected to the travelers. The black and the red and the black that's in the same cable with the red always connects to the travelers. And then the one black wire, the one power wire, which is black in the 14.2, that, like I said, just connects to the black screw. And that's what turns the light on and off to make it work. There's other more advanced ways to show you what a three-way switch is actually doing in order to make the contact and power the light fixture on and off either location. But like I said before, I don't have the proper camera equipment to do that, so I'm just gonna show you how that they actually work. So here we go. Let me just turn the power on. Okay, so I got the electricity on. I'm gonna use my electrical tester to say which wire is live. So this switch is live because that's where the power source comes in. Power source comes in here first, and then if you look close, so your power coming in, and it goes to the black screw. Yeah, black screw right there, and then if we flip it on, it comes on. Then when I go to the other side, it will turn off. Then if I want to turn this one on, see we got power there. So as you can see, the circuit's being completed. And then if I come back here, if I want to turn it off, it will go off. Well, there you guys have it. That's a video of how to wire a three-way switch. Hope this video helped you out with your three-way switch issue. That's the simplest way I can explain it because I'm not in a real this is only a demonstration, like I said, because I have it mounted on a piece of plywood, and I'm only showing you how a three-way switch actually works. Well, there you guys have it. Like I said, that's how a dual switch is wired. Take care, everyone. And Merry Christmas, too, by the way, because it is December 24th. All right. Take care. Happy holiday.